Just days after her husband's assassination, Erica Kirk vowed to carry on Charlie's mission.
No one will ever forget my husband's name, and I will make sure of it. It will become stronger, bolder, louder, and greater than ever. My husband's mission will not end, not even for a moment. If you're in high school or if you're in college, go find your local Turning Point USA chapter. Join it. Stay involved. He wants you to make a difference. And you can.
And now Erica will run the group her husband built, Turning Point USA, unanimously electing her the new CEO. So what message does this send to young conservative women? Let's bring in Turning Point USA alum Malia Shirley and founder and CEO of Conservator, Jamie Lee Franklin. Ladies, thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. So, Jamie, tell me why you think this was a good choice.
I couldn't think of a better person to carry on the torch of Charlie's incredible legacy. And you know, Charlie wasn't just a political pundit to many young men. He was an icon and he was a role model because he was an incredible father, he was an adoring husband, and he truly lived by every single principle he preached, which is why he was able to bring so many young men back to church, and he was able to move my generation 12 points to the right in this last election. But you know, as much as Charlie's done incredible work, we do have a crisis with young women right now. They're embracing radical feminism, they're forgoing marriage and motherhood. So I think that this is an incredible opportunity for Erica to step into this role and become for women what Charlie was for young men. And look at the way that she spoke about so many of these issues. I just think she's going to have such an impact on this country, and she's going to carry on her husband's legacy in such a beautiful way.
Malia, as involved as you are or were in Turning Point USA, how did they inspire you? How did Charlie and Erica influence your life?
Absolutely. So Charlie, I think, has impacted so many Americans, especially young Americans across the entire country, to be unafraid of being conservative and being loud and outspoken in our beliefs. But specifically Erica, as Jamie had mentioned, we do have a young crisis with women in this country. There's been an attack on, toxic masculinity over the past decade or so, but we're also seeing an attack on traditional femininity and those traditional biblical gender roles and the nuclear family. And I think that Charlie and Erica are the epitome of a loving Christian couple that leads by example and loves sacrificially. And it was evident to anyone that knew them or spent time with them how in love they were and how much they served each other and pushed each other to, as Charlie always said, be better and work harder. And I think that being that example for young Americans across the country will lead to a revolution and a reinvigoration of the nuclear family and traditional family values.
Okay, here is Erica talking about family values.
You have a choice. You can be a boss babe that has the look-alike everything, the same talking points, the same Instagram filters, the same grid outline, or you can be the strong woman that God has created you to be.
Fix your eyes on Christ, because this is not for the faint of hearts, this spiritual battle.
Children are a blessing from the Lord, and don't forget your husband in the process, and don't forget your husband in the chaos of having kids.
Jamie, you say she can inspire young women to reject the lies of modern culture. What do you mean?
I think, she's an inspiration to me. I'm a young mom as well. And look at the videos that you see and the way that she just adores her husband. And I think bringing back women to traditional values is so important within the conservative movement and the Republican Party. We have a crisis with young women in this country. Women are unhappy. They're miserable with this feminist agenda. Women are not having children anymore. They're wanting to leave marriages. And so I think Erica can be the North Star that we need as women in this country right now. And the way that she's handled this crisis with such grace is just truly inspirational. It brought me to tears when she had to tell her children that that their daddy was not coming home, and the strength that she brings is just truly an inspiration on every front.
On a business trip with Jesus. Well, ladies, thank you all so much. I mean, obviously his message resonated with a lot of individuals who are rejecting what modern culture is teaching us. You can see that in the numbers. As of now, 62,000 applications to start new Turning Point USA chapters in colleges and high schools, and that is after his death. Ladies, thank you all for joining us.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.